we'll have to figure this one out. But here we go. YouTube says I'm live, therefore I am indeed very live. There we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to Buffalo SportsCenter. I am Don, and today we are going to sit and react to what should be a good game here between the Buffalo Sabres and the Philadelphia Flyers. Rivals back in the day. That rivalry has kind of died as of the last decade, but with the Sabres ascending and back in their good old goat head jerseys, which are lovely as always, maybe we'll see some nostalgia tonight. Nostalgic grittiness, some fighting, excitement, you name it. I gotta... Nah, it's not the right one. What's up, Imaginary Gaming, Cosmic Jerry, Bold Soup, 123, hello, hello. Is that the 5 and below version of Nick? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, we are a couple minutes away from puck drop here between the Sabres and Flyers. Sabres are about to make their way on the ice. Some national anthems, gonna get it out of the way as I attempt to correct that. There we go. We got 5 people in the chat. Well, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I forgot to put predictions in the chat thing. Guys, drop your predictions in the chat. I want to make fun of Flyers fans. Let's go. I want to make fun of Flyers fans. So say you're supporting Philly, even though Sabres probably, maybe, hopefully, should win tonight. Some big storylines, of course. The Sabres unexpectedly making a push for the playoffs in January? What, in this economy? Really? Unbelievable. It's not very often that Buffalo is still even relevant at this point in the season. Usually by December, they'll have tailed off completely and are in a full-out meltdown. But not this year. Not so far. Buffalo is still above 500. In fact, they are very well above 500. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. 14 of their last 19 games since that 8-game losing streak. It's been a very good run for this team. Al, Bengal, what's up? Let's go, Buffalo. Hate cheesesteaks? Yes. Yeah, tonight we all hate cheesesteaks, of course. But we are very close to puck drop here. Let's see what people are voting. 5 votes. Oh, wow, that was quick. 100% with Buffalo. That's good. That's what we like to see here. Yeah. Oh, reminder, folks. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. You can see the sub count at the bottom of the screen here. 15 away from 1,500. Another big milestone potentially for this channel. Let's hit it. Let's keep growing at a steady pace. The channel's been on a consistent upward trend for about the last year or so. So that's all good. Goalies for tonight. For Philly, it's going to be Samuel Ersson, and for Buffalo, it will be Craig Anderson. Craig Anderson is in net for Buffalo. Some of the big news that just dropped about an hour ago is that the Sabres recalled and activated Eric Comrie and sent down Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. The move's not going over well on Twitter, but Kevin Adams said that he's going to want to roll with 3 goalies, especially with the congested schedule the Sabres have over the next 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks, I believe the Sabres have 3 games in each of those. Next 4 weeks, actually. Going up until the All-Star break. So, the Sabres are going to try to roll with 3 goalies, but it all depends on the health of Henri Jokiharju. Because when Jokiharju is back, the Sabres will either send Kale Clague or Casey Fitzgerald down, which will free up a spot for UPL. So don't expect Luukkonen to be down in Rochester for all that long, which is a good thing. And just looking at the Sabres' attendance for tonight, not looking so good. I was at the game on Saturday night. That was a fun one. Overtime victory against the Minnesota Wild. That was probably the best game I have ever been to for the Buffalo Sabres. It was packed. The crowd was into it. There was a whole little section there late in the third period where we were standing and clapping and cheering for about 2 straight minutes, or 3. I couldn't tell. It felt like forever. But that was the best atmosphere I think I've ever been in. And usually it's very quiet. Not too much energy, not too much happiness. But that night, it was different. And it was a great game as well. 6-5 overtime win over the Minnesota Wild for Buffalo. Victor Olofsson getting 2 goals, including the OT winner. I was on the Jumbotron on Saturday night. Yeah, I was. That was funny. But that was a fun game. Philadelphia Flyers, though, they're coming off a back-to-back. They just lost last night in Toronto, 6-2. Completely discombobulated, very disorganized. John Tortorella not liking how his team has been playing as of late, especially after the good start they got out to early this season. They've been struggling for about a month or so now, and that's not totally unexpected. The Flyers have not been great defensively all season long, and there's been a little bit of turbulence, the average kind for a John Tortorella team. Like, for instance, he decided to sit Kevin Hayes for a game. He scratched him. Not the best. So the Flyers are going to roll with the rookie, Samuel Ersson. He's got 3 wins in 3 games, 2.90 goals against average, .905 save percentage. For Buffalo, it's Craig Anderson. He's won 7 out of 12 games, 2.61 goals against average with a .923 save percentage, and he's got a shutout. That shutout coming last month against the LA Kings. So, with everybody back on the ice, I am ready to go here right at the beginning of this first period. Who's ready for some hockey? Let's hopefully see a Buffalo dub here. And oh my god, the attendance is horrendous. Oh wow, no one came out for this Monday night game. Oh, but it doesn't matter. The Sabres are going to play anyways, and they start things off here. Off the opening face-off. First line out there for Buffalo. They've been exciting and electric as always. Tuck, Thompson, and Skinner. Out there for Philly is also their first line, but they've just given it away just inside their blue line. But Provorov picks up the loose puck, sends it down the length of the ice. It rolls in on Craig Anderson, so no icing. Here comes Owen Power, the rookie. He was amazing on Saturday night, and he was unfortunate not to get his first goal of the season there. Skinner sends that pass to the back post. Krebs picks it up, tries to play through the middle. His pass is intercepted, and the Flyers take it back into the Sabres zone. Anderson around the boards. Pinching defenseman there for the Flyers. They are going to keep it in deep here. Cale Clegg picking up the puck, backhands that one off the boards and out, and the Sabres have a couple of players over at the Philly blue line. Gergenson's there. He knocks that puck in deep. Oh, Ersson gave the puck away behind the net. Sabres pick up the giveaway. Krebs trying to send it to the back post. His pass missed everyone, and the Flyers will clear. So a good ebb and flow early on in this game. Goat Hen uniform, 6 goals again. This was, well, you don't know yet, but I think the Sabres may keep just rolling with the Goat Hens until this winning streak of theirs and these jerseys die out, because they've been playing so well with these things on. And Darlene said, we just look evil in these. But I think it's important for the Sabres not to wear it every night, because eventually that exciting, nostalgic, evil feeling will slowly go away as it feels more normal. As that villain from Incredible said, once everyone is special, no one really is. You don't want that to be the case with these jerseys, which are absolute beauties, of course. Sabres can't get the puck out of their own zone. Flyers keeping it in at the point. They send the puck towards the net, but it's tipped over and out of play. That was Wade Allison there. Sabres just saw his brother, Cale Addison. Oh, no, that's different people. I always get Wade Allison and Cade Allison. It's kind of weird. Yeah, just looking in on John Tortorella, head coach for Philly. They've been not so great this year. Yeah, but there's not too many people there tonight for Buffalo. That was weird. My voice is still not totally there from that Saturday night game. And I was screaming a lot yesterday for the Bills game. It's been a fun couple days in Buffalo sports. It's been a fun month outside of that. Oh my God, the Flyers just jammed it home. Craig Anderson got pushed into the net. Nick Delorier was there. Philly unexpectedly gets out to a 1-0 start. Fast beginning for them. It's actually going to get credited to Zach McEwen. But it was jammed home at the near side post. Right as I was talking, Philly gets on the board first. 1-0. Not a good start for Buffalo. Craig Anderson just lost track of that one. Oh. Yeah, not a good start. I'm not sure what the Sabres were doing there. They just fell asleep. And Craig Anderson, not the strongest play in his crease. He just got pushed around. No call, of course, because the refs hate Buffalo. And they just gave it away again. Joel Farabee picking up the puck in the slot, but the Sabres get it back. And here comes the kids. Jack Quinn pushing it in deep. But not a good goal to give up if you're Craig Anderson. I'm not sure what he was exactly doing there. He looked surprised that McEwen was trying to bury that. Philly knocks it in deep. Dahlin is there to pick it up for Buffalo. Dahlin gives it away behind his own net. There's Farabee getting hooked by Peterka. Is there going to be a call? No, there isn't. Peterka's stick was firmly in there. Philly sends it out in the slot. This shot there is tipped just wide. Noah Cates was on the puck there. Here's Morgan Frost. Frost's pass is picked up by Buffalo, and they clear the zone. So a bit of a peculiar start to this game. Certainly not the one we were expecting. Philly has been much worse this season, especially in the last month here. But they're on the board first, and here comes Buffalo now. Tage Thompson trying to get through the slot. He sends it to the corner now. Skinner is there along with Tuck. Tuck to Thompson. He plays it back up top. Clegg across. Owen Power takes this shot that goes just wide. Believe it got tipped before it even got to Urson. Here's Thompson. He gets spun around. Ooh, Philly playing very dangerously in their own zone. They eventually get the puck, though, and get it out of the zone. Good opportunity, though, for Power. Hopefully 6-1. Real Deal Prime, what's up? Oh, there's another good opportunity. Philly in the slot. There's another save there. Scott Lawton with the opportunity. He was all alone in the slot, but Craig Anderson stoned him. Sabres got to clean their defensive zone play up here. It's not looking good right now. Girgensons eventually takes the puck away. Chips that one into the corner. Here's Krebs. Krebs passes it along for Girgensons. Girgensons spins it around. Try to send it out in front. Nobody there. Labushkin picks it up now. He plays it back down low. Girgensons couldn't get on to the end of that one. Philly's just going to take the puck and clear it down length of the ice for an icing. So, 15:35. Philly get the first goal 2 minutes into this game. Zach McEwen. That fourth line grinders there for Philly. Giving the Sabres a good test there. I have the Sabres on a 6-goal parlay. Not surprised. And it makes sense too. Sabres are 5-0 this season when wearing the goat heads. Have scored 6 goals in each of those. Nothing more, nothing less. Here's another opportunity. Philly gets it to the front post. There's another shot for Kevin Hayes. That goes just wide. Puck trickles back to Provorov at the point. He plays it behind the net. Power is there. Power trying to keep it away from Hayes and Farabee. He will, and Wade Allison. Wade Allison picks his pocket, spins around in the corner. Allison sends that one up along the boards, trying to get it to the point, but nobody there, and here comes Olofsson now. Olofsson, he was phenomenal in the last game on Saturday night. Same with Middlestad. Middlestad backhands that one behind the net. That one goes just past Jostin. Here comes Philly now. Nick Delorier, the former Sabre, with some speed into the zone. He gets it to the back post. McEwen couldn't get on the end of that one, but the Sabres force... Oh, the Flyers almost forced the Sabres turnover. Sabres cannot deal with this high press right now from Philly. Labushkin almost stumbled himself into the boards there. And they'll slow things down. KDO Tornado, what's up? Goat heads, yes sir. But, Lunkers with Lucas. What's going on? Love to see new people here. Long stretch pass for Philly. They get into the Sabres zone. Here's Farabee trying to center it. It still goes on net, and Craig Anderson has to be alert and make the save. Not a good start for Buffalo. Not at all. Buffalo, you're really going to do this to me again. Really? Do not come out with a dud. They're playing low energy right now, very disorganized, all over the place. Of course, there are no fans in the stands to let them build off of anything, but not a good start so far here for this team. But make sure, folks, hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. We're 15 away from 1,500. Isn't that funny? Yeah, it is. Coincidental, I know. Philly back into the Sabres zone. Sabres pick up that puck, though. Tuch with some speed. He gets it along the boards. He will get it out, but the puck trickles out of his reach, and Philly takes it back now. However, Owen Tippett just gave it away at his own blue line. And the Sabres do the same. Buffalo, along the near side boards. Loses it to Philly. Here's Tippett. Tippett spinning that pass into the slot there. Ooh, James Van Riemsdyk almost getting on the end of that one. His behind no-look pass is picked off, and here comes Tuch. Tuch, oh, but he was in offsides. He was about to go in all alone on the net, but it stopped, called for an offsides there. Buffalo heads into this commercial break down by 1, not even having a single shot on goal yet. They're really going to need to get this going. You're right, they will win. Hopefully. Hopefully they do. But we got 13 people in the chat. Hockey Legend, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Monday evening. Reminder, there is going to be football. Georgia and TCU. I'm going to have to watch that during the intermissions. But I'm going to watch this full time. Oh, Buffalo, why must you lay out with a dud here? Shots are not looking good as well for the Sabres. Yeah. Shots in favor of Philly right now, 6-0. So it's just showing how good of a start they've had to this game. Sabres are really going to need to wake up here. And this is a good opportunity here in this commercial break right now. They need to get something going for themselves because it's not looking good. They're not going to be able to win this game playing like this. And I would like to see a win tonight. Because the Sabres have a prime opportunity to gain even more ground in the playoff race. And I don't want them relying on another comeback. Comebacks are exciting, but that 10-win streak team in 2018-19, you know how they won? They won off of comebacks. That's not what a good team does. It's not sustainable down the stretch. The Sabres are going to have to win clean, good games. All right. Back from a commercial break. National championship game. Thompson feeling a hat trick? Maybe. Last time I was here was when the Rangers played the Sabres last year. Oh, wow. It's been a while then. Glad that you're back, though, Mr. Legend. Oh, here the Sabres getting a nice turnover. They keep it in the Flyer zone. Gergensons down into the corner. Jumps over the stick of Krebs behind the net. Krebs, he takes a player down, and the Sabres are going to go to the penalty kill. Bad penalty to take if you're Peyton Krebs. Not a good one. Not at all. He's going to go to the box for tripping. Flyers are going to have their first power play opportunity of the night. Sloppy start. Not good. Not good. Krebs, see? Bad. That's very bad. Teams now prepare when they play Buffalo. Yeah, sometimes it does take us a little bit to get rolling. But I'm not liking how they're playing right now. But they did win the opening faceoff right there, right out the opening draw on the penalty. They win and send it down the length of the ice. Tony DeAngelo picking this puck up here for Philly. DeAngelo down the boards looking for Tippett. Samuelson is there instead. He gets it around the boards and out. But here comes the Sabres on a shorthanded break. 2-on-1. Krebs to Gerg. Oh, Cousins missed the net. It was Jost across to Cousins. I got my players totally wrong there, and Cousins blasted it wide. So still no shot on net here for Buffalo. Flyers enter the zone here. Tip it around, up top for D'Angelo. Out wide, there's a quick one-timer there from Scott Lawton. That's blocked. Flyers keep the puck alive, though. Play it back to the point, but D'Angelo can't keep it in. The puck bounces over a stick, and the Philadelphia Flyers are going to have to retreat. D'Angelo finding a man through the middle. It's, who's 45? Cam York. Youngster. He gets upended in the corner there. Philly keeps it alive. Up top for York, across to Frost. Frost, back to York, the one-timer that goes wide. Puck falls for Kevin Hayes in the corner. He flips it back for York now. York, out wide for Frost, takes another one. That shot is blocked. Sabres pick it up and will clear it down length of the ice. Urson is there to play that one for Philly, leaves it for Cam York, and here he comes, blazing through the center ice now. Plays it in deep. Gergensen's there first. Flyers with a nice pressure to keep things alive down there. Sabres trying to waste time. 15 seconds left on this power play here for Philly. Let's see if the Sabres can hold on. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Puck is still loose in the corner. Now it's just frozen. The refs are telling them to play. Keep play moving there. Samuelson takes a dip. And now the penalty is over, and the Sabres are back to even strength, and here comes Krebs on the breakaway. Krebs in all alone. Krebs is saved by Urson. Nice glove save there by Sam Urson. Krebs was in all alone, is stepping out of the penalty box. He could not get the puck elevated. He gets it to Gergensen in the slot, and the one-timer is saved as well by Urson. Two prime opportunities for Buffalo to score there. They did not get either one. Gotta finish those. Peyton Krebs has been starving for goals all year long, but he could not get it there, and he was in all alone. Went forehand to backhand, but the glove of Urson saved the day. Gotta win. Gotta score those. Oops. He's only got 3 goals in 31 games this year, so it's not been like he's been prolific or something. But that's one he's going to want back. All right. Oh. Is that a TV or picture behind you? That is a green screen behind me. Yeah. Nice little green screen. Love that. Here's Olofsson. Olofsson trying to find a man out wide. He can't get it there. Here comes Philly coming back now. Philly with a bit of a break. Zach McEwen into the slot, takes the shot. And he had Craig Anderson going the wrong way. But he could not get this shot on net. So both teams with a little bit of a lack of scoring quality here. But Philly coming right back again. Here's Konechny sending it out in front, but they couldn't finish. It was Cates. Buffalo picking that puck up now. Middlestat with it. Middlestat blazing through the blue line across it now. Skinner plays it to Middlestat. Middlestat trying to get it in deep. He could not. He was looking to get it changed, but the Sabres are forced to retreat, and they've turned the puck over now. But so does Philly. Bryson getting it up to Jost. Oh my God, they suck. What are you guys doing? That's another 2-on-1. And there's another giveaway here. Cousins. I can see why Philly sucks. Just loose pass after loose pass right now. Sabres got to start finishing some of these. Taking advantage. Even getting a good scoring opportunity. Because right now they're not getting a single one. There's a short angle shot from Owen Tippett. He was acquired in that Claude Giroux trade last season. The deadline. Here's Peterka now. Peterka down the boards. Peterka trying to get that puck in deep. He cannot get it by. He's been in a bit of a slump as of late. Philly clears. Gets it down length of the ice. Samuelson he gets there first, but Sabres can't get out of the danger zone. Clegg has to dodge a check there as he makes a play. Sabres looking for that long-range pass. Oh, and the trickles in on Urson, though, and he's going to cover up, seeing that Tuck was going to be the first man in there. My God. When I have a runny nose. Yeah, UPO to the AHL, unfortunately. Unfortunate. It's supposed to only be temporary, though. Sabres go... No commercial break, though. They were deking us out there, MSG. They were, messing with us there. Skinner wins the faceoff, gets it to Thompson. Tage with the shot. That was saved by Urson. Here's Dali now. Pass through the middle of the ice. Gathered up there by Tuck. Gives it to Samuelson. He goes into the Flyers zone. Flyers pick up the puck, though. Kevin Hayes lets it trickle, and the Flyers are going to get it out now. Here comes Philly through center. Thompson takes a man down. Thompson has the puck stolen off his stick there by Provorov. He chips it in on... I'm not sure. I think it went out of play there. The camera was kind of lost in the crowd for a moment. But now, there is a commercial break. Sabres still down by 1 with 7 minutes to go here in this first period. So still not the best of opportunities. They're kind of gripping the puck, gripping their sticks a little too much. Not sure why they're overthinking some of these plays, but they think right now, I think they're a little too confident of how they're going to do against Philly. They're going to need to take these guys seriously. And right now, they're not. Not exactly. Sabres got to do a little bit better there. But they still got 7:45, and this is a long game. And Philly doesn't exactly look good themselves. They've really had a couple of bad turnovers here. So there's opportunities to beat this Philly team. They're weakened. Their D-core is very young. Not really. They're not that young. But they're not looking all that good defensively themselves. Yeah, let's go, Calvin. You know what's up. Sabres got to get a goal. We all hope. Put that away. Move the shots off. The scoreboard there. 10 people in the chat. Reminder, folks, hit that like button. Subscribe. 15 away from 1,500. You know what sucks? When we get a subscriber, that's going to have to change. It doesn't sound as clean when I say 14. Hey, we just got 1. I'll update that because we're back at the Sabres game. Not that many people. There's a big guy up there with the Chiefs. Hanley brothers. That jersey. There's no one in those suites. Oh my gosh. Wow. Nobody at this game. Prime opportunity to move down. It's one of those games. You can do that. So, here's Buffalo. Off the out of play face off there. They win it. Send it in deep. Can't keep possession though. Philly almost gave it away. They do now. Here's Skinner. Skinner playing it into the slot for Talk. Talk back to Skinner trying to handle the bouncing puck there. He could not, but he gets the giveaway anyways. Here's Thompson with another shot. Labushkin gets it to Thompson at the back post, but he just hit the outside part of the net there. He had a gaping hole, and he had a gaping net there. I can't speak tonight. Jeez. Buffalo coming very close to tying this game up. Here's Nick Delorier on the puck. Delorier, who's having a nice little fan movement to get him to the All-Star game. I hope they get him there. Next, John Scott, folks. Sabres trying to play things out of the back here. Labushkin to Krebs. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Krebs is not looking good so far. He's giving it away. Here comes Philly. Philly trying to get to the back post. Craig Anderson makes a sprawling pad save. Keeps that one out. Sabres coming back down the wing again. Krebs loses control of it again, of course. Philly trying to give it away. They're just, oh my God. Power! They scored! Oh my God. Owen Power. Terrible giveaway. Joel Farabee picks up the puck and scores for Philly. But just a bad start to this game here for Buffalo. Bad. Joel Farabee with another one for the Flyers. And that's another one. Craig Anderson, you should be doing better from that distance. Gotta get a save out of him. Jeez, that's just rough. Rough defense there by Owen Power. Puck just bounces over his stick. Craig Anderson with the shake of his head. Not good at all. Ooh. Blood is boiling, Buffalo. What are you doing? So right after Thompson misses a wide open net, Philly comes right back down again, gets a goal that probably should have been saved there, and oh my goodness, they almost got another one. Middlestat. What are they doing? Yeah, I hope adjustments will be made. Sabres just got tripped up there. No call yet. Here comes Buffalo. Tyson Jones walks down the slot, takes the shot, and that one is saved by Urson. Ugh, Buffalo. They're going to go to commercial break, and they need it. This is a bad start to the game here. Down by 2 to the Philadelphia Flyers of all teams. 2 mistakes on defense for Power. Power has been at fault for both of them. Yes, he has. But Buffalo cannot get a pass going right now. The puck just keeps rolling. I'm not sure. I mean, they can still score 6 goals, but right now it's not looking good. They're not on pace. The Sabres are down by 2 and still look better too, which is that's the frustrating part. They still look better. And you'd be expecting your goalie to come up with a save there. But the Sabres have nothing. They don't really have a goalie. They have Craig Anderson. He's usually much better, but right there reminds you that he's 42 and not moving well side to side anymore. Water time. Bruh. This moves every time. I touch my desk a little bit. Alright, so we're back from a commercial break here, folks. To all the trolling in the chat. Just wait. Buffalo's going to come back. We are coming back, I swear. It's going to happen. But Tyson Jost right there had a really good opportunity. Could not pick a corner, though. Right down the slot of the ice. Urson saw it all the way. Unfortunately, that's probably the second best opportunity for the Sabres tonight. No, you know what? Maybe third. Here's Cousins. Wins the offensive zone faceoff. Gets it to Peterka. Peterka checked into the corner. Tries to play back to the point. He gets it there. Here's Cale Clegg. Across for Owen Power. Power toe drags. Takes the shot. Blocked there by a Flyer. And here they come again. Here comes Philly. Jack Quinn trying to get back. Jack Quinn tried not to hook him. Oh, he did not, I guess. That was a borderline hook there by Jack Quinn. Oh my god, again, the Sabres cannot make a tape-to-tape pass, and they can't handle the puck. Why? Why is this puck bouncing so much? The bounces are just not going for Buffalo at the moment. Owen Power. We're forced back into his own corner. Sabres trying to be a little too cute there. Cousins got to be careful. Trying to toe drag it in the middle of the ice. And Clegg, he's bothered there by a Philly player. And the Sabres just gave it away through the slot of the ice. And all alone, the Flyers have scored again. Just ridiculously terrible play in the defensive zone. And I think you should be looking over to the bench right now. Craig Anderson is not looking good. Sabres need a jolt right now. And this is getting bad. This is turning into a crap show. Noah Cates this time. This is one of the worst pairs I've seen in a while. Cousins trying to do too much. Clegg needs to do better there. Wow, this is bad. This is really bad. Sabres down by 3 to the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh my goodness. 5 minutes left in this third, and this is bad. This is really bad right now from Buffalo. And that's another one where Craig Anderson just looking very slow. There's another shot there. Philly is just pouring it on right now. Not sure what Buffalo's doing. They don't look awake. They look very tired after what was an exciting game there. I'm not sure how the pucks didn't get out of the zone. Here's Thompson. If they can get a goal before the end of this period, they still got hope, but this is not good. No more room for mistakes here. Here's Thompson Thompson in the Philly zone trying to send that one around. Gets it to Bryson. Here's Jacob Bryson along the boards. Can't keep it alive there for Buffalo. And here comes Philly on another 2-on-1. Philly down the wing. Back post. And Craig Anderson with a double stacked pads there. Keeping that from being 4. But Buffalo, oh my gosh. This is bad. This is really friggin' bad. Oh no, looks like Tippett just shot that one way over. But that was Ristolainen in there setting him up. Buffalo. They give you hope and then they're going to play like this. They give you hope and they put out a dud of a game like this. This is not good so far. I'd hope they come back. 6-3, maybe, but not good right now. Not good at all. Here's Okposo into the Flyer zone, sends that one towards the net. Gergensons is there, and the Sabres have missed their fair share of opportunities. The Krebs breakaway, Thompson had an open net, hit it on the outside of the post. Bounces are just not there right now for Buffalo. But if they can learn how to get a tape-to-tape pass, that would be very helpful. And here's Middlestat. He's got no help. No help. Everyone else from the Sabres are just... I'm not sure what they're doing. Just a really... This is probably their worst shift in a solid month here. Middlestat spinning around, getting it to Jost. Jost with it. Clears it into the Philly zone, deep in there. Ristolainen around the boards, can't clear it. Sabres keeping it in for the moment. Here's Olofsson in the corner, leaves it there for Middlestat. It goes between his legs, though, and Philly picks that one up. Plays the one off the boards and out. Power almost screwed up again. A bad pass. Owen Power with a bad period right now. Boy, oh boy. This is rough. Here comes Philly now. Kevin Hayes knocks that one towards Craig Anderson. Dahlin around for Cousins. Cousins skating through center ice now across the blue line. Cousins can't do anything with it. Cousins gets played off the boards there. Sabres are able to keep it in deep in the zone, though. Here's Peterka around the boards. Oh, my God. What are they doing? It's just sloppy right now. It's just really sloppy. And Philly is also playing very sloppy. It's just that they're finishing their chances. And Buffalo has not. And here's Farabee. Joe Farabee sending that through the slot. There's another good shot. Craig Anderson with a good save there. And here comes Jack Quinn. Jack Quinn trying to break away from the defenseman there. He could not. And that was Wade Allison playing defense for a moment. Sends that one towards Owen Power. Hesitated playing that puck for a moment. Thought he heard a whistle for ice, but no, he didn't. What is that pass? Oh my God. Fans don't like the icing call there. Wow, just bad. Jeff Skinner shakes his head. He's not happy. Oof. Wow. Sabres are totally mentally checked out of the game right now. Thompson. Oh, okay, I was going to say, they almost lost the faceoff there. You know, the one good thing about this team is that they're very streaky, though it is very difficult to come back from 3 goals down. 3 goals down. There's a solid chance they lose this game here. Here's a short angle shot. Craig Anderson, oh my God, he did not know where it was. And they try to stuff it in. No, the puck is in the net. Flyers pushed Anderson in, but the refs are waving it off for goaltender interference. They're saying that doesn't count. Scott Laughton just shoved his stick into the pads there of Anderson, pushed him into the back of the net. But the Sabres, you got to get your man out of there. Oh, really, just bad. This is, you know, I wonder if they're going to review this. They may count this as a goal. What is Craig Anderson doing? He's got it covered there, and then they just shove his pad into the post. It trickles in. They're going to wait for a signal here. 108 to go here in the first period. It may be 4-0. They're getting sent over to the box. They're going to review this. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The Sabres, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. This is just terrible. Refs quickly come to a decision here. We have no goal. Okay, no goal. It remains 3-0. Crowd cheers, but Buffalo, Don Granato, he looks pissed right now. He is not happy with the effort his team is putting in. The defense are not clearing out guys from the middle of the net. They're letting Craig Anderson out to dry. And their defense, the passing and the turnovers have not been good at all. Not at all. And I'm already raging, and we're only one period in, and you're losing by 3 goals to the Philadelphia Flyers, the 2023 Philadelphia Flyers. Unacceptable for a team that is trying to make a playoff push. And I expected you're going to have some of these duds here and there, but you're facing Seattle. You face Seattle tomorrow night, and historically, the Buffalo Sabres have not done well against Seattle. Tonight was the night they needed to get a win. But they have come out. They have not been at all energized. They don't look ready to play this game right now. And the Flyers, I'll give them credit. For all their sloppiness, they are ready to... They were ready tonight. They were hungry for a win. And if they keep this up, they're going to win this game. They're already up by 3. The Sabres look like they want to give up more, and here's another opportunity. Farabee, around the boards, to Konechny. Konechny, their leading goal scorer. He's got 21 goals so far this year. Sends it through the slot, didn't get it there, and here comes Buffalo. 18 seconds left. I expect a whole round of boos here for the Sabres, given that effort. But just really bad. 13 people in the chat. Yep. Boo birds. Just a really bad first period there for Buffalo. Oh my God. TBC, what's up? Thoughts on the NFL playoffs looking whack as it's weird. I thought they were gonna maybe push off the playoffs for another week and try to get the Bills-Bengals game in as like a regular season Super Bowl. That would just take away that 1 week break between the championship games and the Super Bowl. I'm not totally in favor. I wanted that Bills-Bengals game to play out. This week, of course, not last Monday night. Absolutely not. But I was wondering, because I saw some scenarios where the Bengals-Bills game may have been like rescheduled for this week. And that would have, I think if they did that, though, it would look even more whack. But, you know, even with some of the teams that made it, and you're right, Jags, Giants, Seahawks, like, I didn't expect the Jags to make it. They were 2-6. I also didn't expect the Giants to be anything this year. And Seahawks, too, with Geno Smith. Like, it's just a weird year for the playoffs. And I think we'll see a couple of upsets. NFC is pretty dead set. It looks like it's going to be either the Giants or the Cowboys, though I meant the Eagles. The Eagles or the Cowboys, though I expect the Eagles to be the NFC champions. AFC, it's kind of wide open between the Chiefs, Bengals, and Bills. Bills' defense doesn't look good. Of course, the Bills' Dolphins preview will be out tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow, hopefully. Where I'll talk a little bit more about that. And I also got a video coming up soon. Wow. Let me put on some shots here. And I need to get some tissues. I don't know why I'm stuffing up all of a sudden. But I'll get a video on the screen here. A new one. It's going to be out tomorrow. No, it's going to be out Wednesday, I think. Defensive targets here for Buffalo. Yeah, but the Jags, you're right, they absolutely are on fire. 3-7 to 9-8. And, I think the Trevor Lawrence hype is a little premature. If we look at, he almost blew that Titans game. Trevor Lawrence did not play well in probably the Jags' biggest game of the season. So let's see how he does against the Chargers, who may not have Mike Williams for that game. You never know. The Jags may go on a run. You could totally see them facing off against the Chiefs next week. Because I would expect the Bills to be favored over the Dolphins and the Bengals to be favored over the Ravens, which will likely set up a very entertaining Bills-Bengals divisional round game in Buffalo, which is huge. But Chiefs and Jaguars, that could be something. It really could. But Buffalo, the Bills got a lot of work to do, and so do the Sabres. They are down by 3. It's not going to be good. Not a good game so far from Buffalo. You can see there the shots heavily in favor of Philly, 16-5. Sabres got booed off the ice there at the end of the first period. Arguably one of the worst periods I've seen all season long from this team. And I'm sure Donnie Granato is going to be screaming at them here in this intermission. I'd expect nothing less from this guy. Hey, we gained another sub. There we go. We're now 13 away from 1,500. Hoping to get there tonight. That would be nice. But Buffalo has really struggled. The Sabres are not good. And I will say about the Bills yesterday. They looked dominant in the second half. Very dominant. First half was very shaky, though, from them. Yeah, and you're right, TBC. AFC is going to be awesome. How are your Rams doing? I remember when you were saying back-to-back in the Discord there, bud. And, they kind of sucked this year, didn't they? Even when they're at full strength against the Bills back in week 1, you still sucked. Still. And the Rams may lose Sean McVay, so tough times there in LA. Hey, but at least they got their ring, right? They got their ring. Sabres did not, and neither of the Bills, so rip. Let's do this. I wonder if I'm going to be able to... That's not going to work. We got 11 people in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Sabres are not looking too good right now. Whoa. Oh, you hear 2 of me. Oops. The hell? Sabres, yikes. Not looking too good for them. 3-0. Philly through 1. Goals coming from, I gotta check here. Goals coming from Joe Farabee, Noah Cates, and Zach McEwen. I'm surprised that Craig Anderson is still in the net right now. See, that looks good. That does not. Let me get this update. I gotta go use the bathroom, so I'll just give you guys a video or something. But you can ask me questions in the chat. Let's see what the 82% still with the Sabres. A lot of injuries and off-season losses, so hopefully Tutu Atwell gets a chance now that Baker doesn't look awful anymore. Baker still looks pretty bad. Don't set the bar high with Baker. He's not good. He's not good at all. Look at my beautiful face there. Wonderful. Oh, yeah. Just gonna put that on in a sec. Do that. Biggest loss was Whitworth for sure, our O-line. Yeah. Well, you know what I say? I always believe that O-line is the most important part of a team. They are the eyebrows. If you don't have eyebrows, you look pretty ugly without them. Poor alopecia people. Poor Josh Dobbs. Not making fun of them. Just that's my personal belief there. But O-line is the same way. You don't notice them until they do something wrong. And this year, the Rams had a weakened O-line, and they really struggled to protect whoever it was. If it was Matt Stafford or John Wolford or someone else, I don't know. I can't remember. Rams have played 4 quarterbacks this season, so. But now it's over for them, and Stafford should hopefully be back for them next year. Good thing Buffalo doesn't have to face them anytime soon. But they do have to face the Chiefs and Bengals away again, because NFL hates us. But Cowboys are coming to Buffalo, and so are the Giants. So, yay! Yay! Brian Daboll back to Buffalo. But I really do have to use the bathroom. 8 minutes until the next period, probably, maybe. There were not too many stoppages in that first period. So I'm going to give you guys a video here. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, audio doesn't screw things up here. Let's see here. Let me test it out. There we go. Yeah, it works. All right. So I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. Ladies and tough week, so hopefully this video is going to alleviate some of that sadness. I'm Don. With me today is Cal, and before we get off and talk about the Sabres here today, I'd just like to send our thoughts and prayers to Damar Hamlin and his family. Reports earlier today, well, it's going to be yesterday by the time all of you guys see it, is that Damar Hamlin is progressing, and that's the only news we want to hear. It's so relieving because that was so scary. I don't know if you have anything to say, Cal.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. That was by far the scariest thing I've ever seen watching live sports, and I watch sports 24/7. So, crazy situation, but we've only had positive news, since the incident happened, and we can only pray it continues to get better, and hopefully Damar is able to make a full recovery.
Yeah, that's all we hope for, and I love the first thing he asks when he wakes up is who won the game. It's he's a true Buffalo Bill, and I'm glad he's gotten all the support, and his charity's been doing fantastic. So it's a good day of news after a couple of days of uncertainty and dread, but it's good to see that. But moving past that, today we're going to talk a little bit about the Buffalo Sabres on a more brighter note, because the Sabres, they have been winning plenty as of late, but they still may have some work to do, and specifically Kevin Adams. Now, we did a video like this last season because there was an obvious hole. At the end of the day, Kevin Adams didn't make any moves, but this year we're going to look at who the Sabres can bring in on the defensive end of things to maybe shore up that defensive side of their game, which I will give them credit, it has improved, but there's still changes that should be had. Wouldn't you agree, Cal?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's been the biggest need for the Sabres for a while now. They need to, strengthen that defensive core. Now, guys have stepped in, and I think they've played pretty good. You got guys like Cal Clegg stepping in the lineup. Casey Fitzgerald wasn't too great, but he was decent for the time being. Thank goodness he is out of the lineup now, but he's still that emergency guy. Pilot back in the AHL, so you definitely need to bolster that defensive depth. And we've had a lot of injuries this year too, so I think defenseman is a big get at the trade deadline, maybe a little bit before. I know maybe they need a little bit of goalie help, but the goalies have been playing good. I know maybe they need a little bit of forward help, but the lineup they're putting together is scoring a ton of goals, so I think they have to focus on defense.
Absolutely. They are still first in the league in scoring, and they may already shatter what they did. They're halfway through the year, and they already have more goals than they did in the 2014-15 tank season, which tells you how bad that year was and how good this season has been going so far. I don't know about you, but I think the Sabres have so far exceeded expectations by a lot.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, coming into this season, I know we all wanted to get close to that playoff bubble. I don't think me or you expected us to make the playoffs.
No,
At this point, I honestly think they definitely could make the playoffs. Right now, points-wise, they're not there, but they got a couple games in hand. They're very close. If they keep winning, all of a sudden, maybe 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, we could find ourselves in a wild card spot sitting pretty. So you just got to hope the Sabres keep winning, keep scoring a bunch of goals. Got to hope that defense, gets better and the goaltending stays the same, because UPL and Anderson, they've been making incredible saves each night. They still are letting in 2, 3, 4 goals. A lot of the time, it's bad defense. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen that against the big boys in the Eastern Conference. The Sabres are competing. They actually have won a couple of these ones, namely the Bruins and the Capitals. But you like to start winning in regulation against these teams if you really are serious about making the playoffs. And going for a guy like our first target here, Jacob Chychrun of the Arizona Coyotes, he would certainly help. Kale, what do you think about Jacob Chychrun?
Yeah, this guy's the big dog on the trade market for defensemen. I mean, every team's looking into him. His value, it's gone up and down throughout the season, right? I mean, we've seen this guy in the trade market. I saw, a ton of people from Buffalo wanted this guy last year. It seems every time he scores a goal, makes a good play, everyone's like, oh, there goes the trade value skyrocketing. Gonna add another first-round pick to this. And then, there'll be a few games where he settles down, doesn't really, produce. And then people are saying, maybe the Sabres could snag him. I think this would be a huge get. I know a lot of people thought he was the missing answer to pair with Power for this upcoming season, or this season currently. We ended up not really getting anything. And right now, Power is matched up with not a long-term partner, as, we kind of wanted, as Kevin Adams alluded to before this season. So, I think if we get Chychrun, I think that would be a perfect match to put with Power long-term. And I think your top 4 defensemen would be set for the next 7, 8 years.
Absolutely. And, one of the good things about him is, of course, he's not going to be a rental. He's still fairly young at 24 years old. And on a so-so Arizona Coyotes team, who, by the way, I think are exceeding expectations this season as well, he's been performing very well. He's got 18 points already in only 20 games played with a plus-minus differential. Those are all really good. He has been everything the Coyotes could have asked for, and he's been good enough for plenty of teams to take a look at him. And I think, and a lot of insiders like Elliot Friedman have been saying as well, that, hey, watch out for the Sabres on this. They've been talking. There's something maybe brewing there. To further add on to Chychrun, he's just a very good mobile defenseman. I don't know, what parts of his game do you like the most, Cal?
Yeah, I just think he's a smart player in general. Like you said, he's well-rounded. There's nothing really that's horrible about his game. He has really no flaws. He's just solid all the way around. I think he would be a great fit for this team, and definitely a great guy to pair with Power. A guy like Power who we've seen this year, ups and downs. Definitely looks like a rookie out there, pretty slow with the puck sometimes, decision-making, not always the greatest, but we've definitely seen some upside from Power too. I think Chychrun added with Power as a defensive pairing would just bolster Power's game that much more, and could definitely help his growth. Like you said, though, a lot of teams looking in on Chychrun. This isn't just the Sabres game. I know the Sabres have a lot of money, and even when the Sabres have to sign Dahlin, have to sign some more RFAs and free agents coming up, they're still going to have a lot of money. Money should not be a concern with any of these people we talk about today. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, there's going to be a lot of bidders in this one, and I think a lot of teams have a few more pieces to trade away as far as players go. The Sabres have a lot of draft picks, though, so we'll see how it all goes.
Yeah, and the Sabres have the assets, and someone said it on Twitter a couple weeks ago, and it's like, it's nice to have all these assets.
Well,
for the future,
enough hearing me talk. Let's hear me talk a little
core,
bit more.
I think this group is pretty much set for the next. Yeah, we'll watch that later. I'm done. Okay, it's homework time, guys. What did you watch there? What did you see? What'd you like? No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're a couple minutes away from the second period here. Bathroom is nice and used now. I am ready to go for this second period. But it was a tough first period there for Buffalo. It started off early for Philly, and it just kept on going. Craig Anderson not well attuned there to the jam in by Zach McEwen. And then on the second goal here, it just jumped over to Owen Power's stick. And Joe Farabee shot far side, blocker side on Craig Anderson, and it's probably one he will want to have back. And then on the third shift here, Dylan Cousins gives it away right through the middle of the ice. Backhander there from the one Philly player. Finds Noah Cates there at the far post, and he just jams it home for the third goal there. And that's how Philly has a 3-0 lead already through just one period. Sabres going to have to do a little bit more to get back in this game. Keep on subscribing, folks. We are now at 1488. Yes, sir. 12 away now from our goal of 1500. 12 away. Let's keep getting it. Let's get it there, folks. Let's go. Players are coming back on the ice. Let's get ready for this second period. Hopefully, it's a much better effort for Buffalo. Much more shots, because in that first period, shots were in favor of Philly, 16-5. So not good defensively, offensively, or in the neutral zone. They just lost in every single part of the ice. Every single boards battle, every pass was rushed. It just wasn't good. And Philly came out to play. Buffalo didn't respect them and did not come out to play. They thought they could just sleepwalk through it, but that's not the case. Any given night here in the NHL, it's the pros. You can't discount anyone, not even the Philadelphia Flyers. So after that first intermission, you would expect Donnie Granato to give this team a tongue lashing there. Let's see how they do in this second period. Let's see how this young team responds to some pretty bad adversity here with the goat heads on. So usually they score 6 goals, but they've scored none. They got a long way to go tonight. And it starts off bad already. Quick shot in the slot. Craig Anderson with a good save there. Joe Farabee with the opportunity. He had it. It was actually Travis Konechny. But right off the bat, the Sabres still looking a little lackadaisical. They need to get their heads in the game, because that was another good opportunity there for the Flyers. Got to do better, guys. A lot better. All right, we have another defensive zone face-off here coming up for Tage Thompson and the first line. Skinner gets a little bit involved with Travis Konechny, and everyone just coming together saying, hey, let's not, guys. Let's not do that. Konechny and Skinner both tangling a little bit. But they separate now. Face-off is number one concern. So just looking at it, Skinner got a little bit involved. It gave him a bit of a face wash there. Let's do it all over again. Thompson leaning into this one. Noah Cates in there for Philly. And there's Konechny right off the face-off. And maybe there's going to be a call here. No, they just move Konechny over to the center dot right there. Fans are getting a little bit involved. A lot of chippiness already. 10 seconds into the period, right off this faceoff. They just can't seem to get it dropped here. They finally do. Tage Thompson wins it all the way around. It falls to Noah Cates at the back corner there. Cates, he's got an open lane to the net. Takes the shot. That one was blocked. The rebound falls to Tony DeAngelo, and his shot goes wide. Dahlin picks it up. Oh my God, that was a pathetic excuse for a clearance. But it eventually comes out, and the Flyers send it right back in again. Oh, a Sabres player is taken down there. No call. Dahlin cannot handle the bouncing puck. The puck falls behind the net now. There's Samuelson in there. Flyers trying to get it out. Tuck can't get it. Neither can Tage Thompson. Flyers set it to the point. There's an open wing there. DeAngelo into the slot. Backhander. Save there. Morgan Frost had the opportunity. Thompson gets blown up behind the net. And we got a penalty. Looks like the Sabres are going to go to the penalty kill again. Just poor. Very, very poor. Skinner, or Samuelson, I'm not sure what he's doing. There's going to be a tripping call here against Buffalo. So the bad vibes keep on going, and the Sabres do not look like they want to get in this game. This is getting really frustrating now. Just another bad series there for Buffalo. Not really sure what they're calling on Samuelson. They're going to call him for a hook, as Frost was trying to go in there, but that's a weak call. So 2-minute power play. Flyers are already 0 for 1 tonight. But the Sabres, again, do not look like they want to play. They haven't even gotten the puck out of their own zone outside of this first clearance here. Here's Kevin Hayes entering the Sabre zone again, sending it around to the back post. Cates leaves it there for Farabee. Farabee at the faceoff dot. Down low for JVR. JVR rings it around near side for Kevin Hayes. Hayes behind the net into the slot for Cates. Falls to the point. Cam York doesn't take the shot. Plays it out wide. Hayes up top for York. Fakes the slapper. Out wide for Farabee. One touches it near side for Hayes. He sends it across. Up top for York. The one-timer is blocked there by Cousins, and he feels the sting there. He's limping. He's trying to get up and make a play here. Philly sends that one towards the net, but it's finally covered up there by Craig Anderson. And my clock wasn't running. Brilliant. 18:01 now to go here in this second period. Oof, that hit the outside of the shin there of Cousins, and he's writhing around in pain over there on the bench. Sabres, they win that face-off, and here comes Gergensen for Buffalo. Gergensen, stick held a little bit, taking out of the play. Does a good work. There's a good shot there from Tyson Jost. Got it up on Urson, but he makes the save. Flyers retrieve the puck, and they're going to start things out now. With the rush, Konechny, near side, is going to launch that one in. Dump and chase. Flyers find Scott Lawton at the back post. His one-timer just went wide. Good opportunity, almost made it 4. They have it again. Another one-timer blocked there by Poso. Bryson picks up the puck, and he's going to clear it again. Only as far as the neutral zone, though. Here comes Lawton again for Philly. Lawton down the wing. Lawton drops it back for D'Angelo up top. D'Angelo's shot goes well wide. The puck falls for Tippett. Tippett up top for D'Angelo. Out wide. Lawton walks in, doesn't take the shot, spins back around to the top of the pyramid. Plays it to Konechny. Konechny. The puck. Oh, it doesn't fall in. Almost did, though. Sabres still hemmed in their own zone. Samuelson picks up the puck now. Now he will finally get it out. And that power play is over for Philadelphia. They are now 0 for 2 tonight. They try to send that one through the neutral zone. It falls off a Sabres player, so no icing. They take out a guy behind the net. That was Kale Clegg. Patrick Brown in with the trip there, but no call. Buffalo eventually comes away with it. Owen Power's pass is blocked. Kale Clegg has it now. Clegg across to Owen Power. He gets out of his own zone, gets it to Tuck. Tuck just rifles that one in, and that falls to nobody. Again, no forecheck here. Sabres don't look energized. Flyers are just jumping on everything right now. Not good play. The Sabres don't look any different right now than they did in that first period, which is very concerning. They need to get something going here because they have a tall mountain to climb. Here's Power. Owen Power in the corner. Can't get away from his one man. Tage Thompson can't either. Buffalo really struggling to form a couple passes together, and they ice the puck. Jeez. Wow, this is not good at all. The passing is not there. Nothing is there right now. It's just this is frustrating. Charlie, I think I'm turning this game off. Buffalo refuses to anyone. Yeah, this is very frustrating right now. They're just not playing gritty at all, and I mean, they won a face-off right there. Tuck trying to spring Skinner through the middle. He gets taken out, no call. Ay. Buffalo, what is going on right now? This is not the team we saw over the last month and a half. I guess you're due... Oh my god, Krebs. I guess you're due for a bad luck night this, but against the Flyers? Really? After beating the Capitals, Bruins, and Wild, oh my gosh. You lose to the Flyers? That's just bizarre. Here's Skinner. Skinner for Olofsson. Olofsson finds Krebs at the near side. He turns it, cuts, can't get it in deep. Skinner will try. He does a little too much and can't do it either. Flyers get it out now. They're trying to break away with Wade Allison. He flips it towards Anderson, gloves that one down. Shimmies it out wide for Bryson. Bryson up the boards. His pass is picked off again. Like that, I haven't heard that story before. Konechny trying to send that puck out in front. He can't get it there. Lyubushkin gets there first. His clearing attempt just kept in there. Middlestat could not win the battle. The Flyers keeping it in there. Flyers near side. It's Cates. Cates spins it around. Down low for Konechny. Konechny leaving it there for Farabee. Sends it out in front, but only Olofsson was there, and he skates it away for Buffalo. Gives it to Middlestat. Middlestat to Olofsson. Sabres haven't had a single shot, not a single shift with any offensive zone pressure. Nothing. Not a single one. And where they needed a response so far, their response has fallen woefully flat. Dahlin finally gets a shot in, but it's long range. Very easy for Urson to gather, and this is just terrible. Really gutless play right now from Buffalo. They do not want to hit anyone. They've lost all of their spine. Their spine. They're playing scared. If they play like this tomorrow, we're going to lose 6 or 7-0 to Seattle. Like, it's destined. Just, you got to play a little better than this, guys. And in a close playoff race where you've already lost a ton, this is how they play during the 8-game losing streak. I swear, if they hit us with an 8-game losing streak now, I'm going to be so sad. So sad. Hey, but I'll be happier if you guys keep on subscribing. 12 away from 1,500. Guys, if you are not subscribed already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. But Buffalo, this is very bad. They have 5 shots total this game. Total. Just frustrating. Because we've seen this team do a lot better. Sabres just got a sarcastic cheer for putting a shot on goal. The crowd is upset. They have 7 shots on goal right now. Ay, ay, ay. Buffalo, you got to be better than this. Because in 10 days, they have Ryan Miller night. And, they need to be energized at least for that. But Sabres, I don't think they're going to win tonight. The way they're playing right now, they don't have a jolt of energy. They need something from somewhere. And that's not going to do it. They just lost a offensive zone face-off. The puck is cleared, though, by Philly. So they'll get another shot. I'm not sure why Don Granato put out the 4th line here. Raposo, Krebs, and Gergensons. They're not going to score. Oh, this is frustrating right now. This is very, very frustrating. As the camera zooms in on that spot next to Rick Jenneret up in the banners. And here comes Philly. Sabres couldn't do anything with their opportunity there. Their rare opportunity in the offensive zone. Working out of the corner. They get it along the boards, but not... Well, now they get it out, but they can't keep possession. It's just terrible. At least Ottawa's losing right now. Sabres tip it in the zone. Jost is there. Sabres. Finally, maybe they'll get a shot here. They do. Samuelson is blocked, though. And Philly takes it away again. Oh, my God, Craig, what are you doing? He finds an open man. Jost down the wing. Jost. What do you get? Oh, speed. Frustrating. Jost. Trying to play out of the corner. Has the puck taken off his stick there by Konechny. Gives it to Sanheim. Sanheim checked in the corner. There's a cross-check on Middlestat. Fans were looking for a call. They're not going to get one. Flyers are going to clear the zone as well. Here's Clegg to Peterka. Touch pass with Quinn. Did not work. Quinn has been really struggling tonight again. It's a couple of games now where he just can't make a pass to save his life. And here's Buffalo now. Buffalo, oh my God, they almost jammed it home. Craig Anderson has been rough tonight as well. Here's Konechny. Konechny with the long-range shot that goes wide of Anderson. Puck is played behind. I'm not going to put any energy into this until Buffalo gives me something to work off of. And they may have it here. One-on-one here. Cousins takes the shot that goes wide. The rebound falls in front. Quinn with the bad angle opportunity. Puck falls to Peterka now. Peterka plays it down low into the corner. Here's Cousins. Cousins trying to send that into the slot. Doesn't get there. Clay is aloof to the whole situation there. And fully clears. And Clay, oh boy, what are you doing? Lucky that... the Sabres can't make a pass! No one can! This is terrible. They can't even make it there! Oh my god! Not a single pass is being hit tonight. I swear, it's like a 10% accuracy right now. Samuelson, he's dragged down behind the net. I don't even think a power play would do it for Buffalo. Oh my god, this is terrible. They got 3 guys behind the net right now trying to get out of each other's way. Oh, and this is the sloppiest game I've seen in a long time from Buffalo. And I've seen some really bad ones. If they somehow get something from this game, I will be shocked. There's a one-timer that goes well wide of Skinner. Just wasteful. Wasteful, wasteful, wasteful. And Bryson, oh my god. What are they doing? Do they not understand that they're down by 3? I'm furious right now. Holy crap. And Krebs sends it into his own slot. There is a quick shot there from Addison. Buffalo. This is ridiculous right now. Absolutely, utterly ridiculous. Get Krebs. He needs to be benched right now. He's just giving the puck away again. Philly sends it through this slot. And now here comes Krebs. Krebs is going to give it away, though, because his just been rough. He tries to play a back pass. He can't even do that. And here's D'Angelo for Philly. Philly into the zone, into the slot. Easy as it can come. Fairby in the slot. Nobody there for Sabres pressuring. They're lucky they're facing the Flyers right now because that should have been a goal. And here's Power. He chips it into the Flyer zone. Power is all alone right now. No forecheck. Now there is. Okposo into the slot. There's a shot there. They can't score. They can't even score. Labushkin finds it at the back post. He can't get it to go. That's the first opportunity I think the Sabres have had this period. This has just been ridiculous. And they couldn't score there. Gergenson's stoned in front. That's a shot that he should be having. Okposo out of the corner. Okposo sends it up top for Clegg. Clegg down low for Okposo. Okposo, give and go. They're now behind the goal line. Up top for the point. Clegg takes this shot. That goes wide. The rebound sits behind the net. Gergensons picks it up. Up top for Clegg. Across to Labush. That's Dahlin now. Dahlin skating with it. Looking for some space. Drops it back. For Jost. Jost gives it to Okposo. He fakes the one-timer. Up top for Jost again. Out wide for Dahlin again. Dahlin cuts out wide. Gives it to Jost. Jost works inside. Gives it to Gergensons. He can't finish it. Okposo cannot either. Okposo to Jost. This is finally a good shift here from Buffalo. Gives it to Jost. Jost takes the shot. That somehow was saved by Urson. I'm not sure how he did it. Jost grimaces after taking the shot. Flyers send down length of the ice, and finally, the Sabres had a good shift there, and the crowd responds positively, just to get these guys going a little bit. They just need to break through with that first goal. That shift, they showed a lot more life. That was their best shift of the game, too. They had 3 legit opportunities there. I'm not sure how Urson got something on that. But Okposo was able to find Jost all alone in front, and oh my gosh, he probably should have scored that one. It was a good save from Urson. First line out here for Buffalo. Skinner leaning into the faceoff. He loses it. Tuck trying to bounce on the end of that one. Dahlin is there. Sabres trying to battle away at it. Flyers are going to get it out of the zone, though. Chip down the ice. Here's Owen Power now with the puck. Power through center. His pass through the middle. That one should have been icing. Urson should have left it there. But the Flyers now will not ice. Owen Power under some pressure there. Oh, jeez. Power is having a really bad game right now. So after that one shift, the Sabres are back to looking like dog crap. Here comes Philly again. Tipping it into the Sabres zone. Samuelson gets it along the boards. Sabres can't get it out. Now they will. Here comes Tage Thompson using that long reach of his to Tuck. Tuck into the slot. Gives it to Bryson. Plays it back post. Tuck is robbed. Absolutely robbed by Urson. And I'm not even surprised. That's just how it's been going. Sabres cannot finish. They cannot score. They cannot defend. They can't do anything right. Tuck looks frustrated. And just... Oh. Wow. Yeah, Tuck really should have scored there. He should have scored. Urson is playing well. But it should be 3-1. Krebs 3-2. Thompson. Jeez. Even for as bad as they have, they missed so many clear-cut opportunities here. And I don't know where they get more. They're gonna get demoralized soon. And it's still 3-0. Still 3-0. Buffalo just frustrates me. Hey, we got another sub though. 11 away now. Inching closer. Buffalo. Right when you give us hope, you pull a game like this out of your hats. Someone help me. Making this goalie look like Patrick Roy. Why? I bet he will get his first career shutout. Yeah. Knowing Buffalo, they will. So we got 7:21 to go here in this second period. Just looking at this last opportunity here. Oh, Tuck. He missed the net. Tuck, it wasn't even saved by Urson. Tuck just missed. He flat out missed. Jeez. Even worse. So he flat out missed the net there. Another offensive zone faceoff coming up here. Cousins wins it. It goes to Quinn. Quinn almost lost it. It's played around very sloppily by Cousins. Philly behind their own net. Get it around. It takes a weird bounce off the boards and out of the zone. So not even the bounces are working the Sabres' way. But Turkey, he gets taken out. No call? Really? 4-on-2 back the other way for Philly. Konechny into the Sabres zone. Takes the one-timer that goes well wide. It's behind the net. Clegg is there. And, Sabres look like they have a little bit more jump. Oh, my God. But they're infuriatingly unable to make a pass right now. Here's Peterka. What's he playing to? Peterka, what are you playing to? You just gave the puck away right at the blue line there. Just killed that. Momentum maybe. Rush, even. And here comes Buffalo again. Cousins into the slot. Plays it down low for Middlestat. Oh, my God. He missed the net, too. Just very frustrating right now from Buffalo. Now they can't finish. At least they're having a little more energy right now. They're starting to wake up. I can see the signs. Here's Dahlin into the Flyer zone. Dahlin down the wing. Gets it down low for Jost. Jost. Supported there by Dahlin. He's supported by Jost. Jost gives it away, though. Flyers take it back now. Bank it off the boards and out of the zone. Allison trying to get onto the end of that one. He cannot, and he puts it into the mesh. But Middlestat, he's the latest Sabre to miss a glorious opportunity. They can't even hit the net. This is... I don't even care anymore. I know. It just takes one shot. The Sabres are having the opportunities. They are looking a little bit better, but I'm not going to say anything until they score a goal. Yeah, someone said on Twitter, classic Sabres making a no-name goalie look like Hasek. And the Sabres are just off in every single opportunity. Shots in the Spirit are in favor of Buffalo, 9-8, though. But it still doesn't matter. Down by 3 with 5:45. And they need a goal here. You can't go into the third down by 3. You have to get a goal. But we're in a commercial break right now, so we're going to have to wait. And it sucks because we're facing off against Ristolainen. We're making Ristolainen look like a competent defender right now. Rasmus Ristolainen is not a good defenseman, yet we are making him look like such. Just baffling. Absolutely baffling. And the momentum right now is with Buffalo. They've been playing much better. But Middlestat right there, all alone. Backhander had the whole top of the net right open there, and he sends it over. He just sent it over. That's a goal he needs to have. Just ridiculous. They're gripping the sticks way too hard. A lot of pressure right now on them. I probably don't help being all negative and stuff right now. But they're making this guy Urson look like to be a superhero or something. But the Sabres win this defensive zone face-off. They're able to get it to the neutral zone. Krebs, he's had a bad game here. Plays it down low into the corner. Around for Provorov. Provorov banks it off the boards, and it just trickles out because the Sabres were playing soft, the defenseman. They flip it right back down again. Flyers along the boards. Gergensons is there. Gergensons trying to cause havoc. I couldn't pronounce the word for a second. Poso, he looks slow as almighty. Poso, oh my god. He just looks like he's in 20th gear right now. He's so slow. Gergensons to Krebs in the slot. Of course, he sends it wide because he has no finishing. Poso behind the net. Plays it around Bryson. Pass was very soft. Almost didn't get there. Poso backhands that one down. Skinner, he just sends it to the front of the net. Nobody even close to that puck there. It was a bad pass again. Fully clears, and the Sabres glove it down with Lyubushkin, though. And here comes the Sabres again. Tuck to Thompson. He gets held there. No call, I guess. Skinner trying to keep things alive. Tuck got in his way, of course. And Philly is able to clear again. Here are the Sabres now. Things are starting to get a little faster for Buffalo. Tuck, they're trying to make something happen here. They sense the urgency. Tuck sends it through the middle of the ice. Dahlin is there. Oh my god, power. Good, he kept that in. Here's Thompson. Doesn't take the shot. Now he will. It's blocked, though. Just nothing is going right now for Buffalo. But Philly cannot help themselves with these turnovers. Here's Skinner. Rockets that one well wide. And, power! Keep that in his zone! He just can't help himself tonight. Here's Skinner. This is a good shift right now from Buffalo. They are controlling play right now. Thompson, he's going to pass that one all the way through the ice. It falls to the point. The shot there, saved by Urson. And Philly clears again. Wake me when the Sabres score. Here's Middlestat. Middlestat into the slot. Olsen, he gets gloved. Okay, we're going to make Urson look like a god. I see how it is. Yeah. I see how it is, Buffalo. Yeah, let's keep doing that. Let's keep making them look good. Just Buffalo. Buffalo doing Buffalo things right now, I swear. They can't get by this guy. Urson is just too good. I guess. Sabres win another face-off. Oh, that's tipped just wide. Went off the stick of Jost. Philly gets it, though, and they clear it. Samuelson, he's caught behind the play. Scott Lawton takes his place, sends it to the net. Oh, the rebound almost fell right there for Philly. They almost had a 4-0 lead, and that probably would have sealed the game. Hayes to D'Angelo. Around and back for Sanheim. Sanheim, his pass is picked off. Clegg picks it up. Sabres take it back now, and they're trying to... Oh, that's offside! Middlestat, just get off the ice, you freaking garbage cabbage head! Oh my god! You suck! Ah! Cabbage head. Ah, Buffalo. They just want to give me pain. You want to give me pain. Why? Alright. 2.5 minutes. Sabres still down by 3. And, I said that how they needed to get that third goal. Well, excuse me. That hasn't exactly happened. This difference in this game is clearly goaltending. Craig Anderson is not looking good right now. Alright, another face-off lost at center ice. Oh my god, stuffy. Why? By Buffalo. Dahlin, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? He just gave it away. Puck is played back. This is just ridiculous right now. Buffalo looks so sloppy, just terrible. Where's the life gonna come from? Where is that spark gonna come from? Because right now I don't see it. I do not see it anywhere. Here's Ristolainen now. Takes the shot. Saved by Anderson. Anderson, just the positioning there as well. Everything is looking rough. Here's Dahlin behind his own net. Dahlin, what are you doing? That's dangerous, bud. That's off. Krebs! Sit Krebs! That's just sloppy play after sloppy play after sloppy play. They can't do anything right. We're gonna be fine. We already have exceeding expectations. Just really tough. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they are. But that's not an excuse. They have to play another game tomorrow night. They can't be tired tonight because they have another one tomorrow. They're gonna end the streak of 6 goals. Here's Tuck. Tuck in the flyer zone. Tuck. Out for D'Angelo. D'Angelo is there. Gives it away to Skinner. Skinner trying to find Tuck. Couldn't get it there. Samuelson keeping it alive there. Near side. Sends that one towards the net. Urson pads it away. No one there for Buffalo to be able to get it. They're trying to make something happen here. Thompson, he can't be Superman. And Skinner has been playing rough too. Oh my god. Anderson, what are you doing? He had a couple of shaky saves right there. What should be routine. And here comes Buffalo. Thompson, get it deep. Stop trying to play cute. And here comes Philly with 3 back. Philly. Kevin Hayes takes the shot. Blocked there by Samuelson. And he looks a little shaken up there. Less than 30 to go here in the second period. Sabres are going to try a long pass here. They get it efficiently into the flyer zone. Olofsson. You do all that and you just give it away. But they do a good job keeping it alive. But they'll do something to screw it up here. I expect the Boo Birds to come out again. Oh, God. Nope, no more shots. They're not going to score a goal here. What? And there are the boos. Still down by 3 at the end of 2. And I don't have any words to say right now. The Sabres had a couple of good opportunities there, but just no, that was rough. Another bad period by Buffalo. And they're not going to win tonight either. They're not winning tonight. It's not happening. But my voice is going to die. And I kind of need it for later. So I am going to put the video back on. I'm going to go rage in silence. And yeah. I'm just going to go rage. Quietly and nicely. You know? That's going to be nice. The effort here right now is very shocking from Buffalo. Very, very shocking. You expect more, you want more, but you don't get it. Not from this team right now. But I'm going to put this on. Sabres give me pain. I'll see you in like 5 minutes. Short-term, middle part of the years, maybe down the road, you see Yuri Kulik, who is dazzled at the World Juniors, come up. No, Ostland as well. Even Isak Rosean. That's the correct pronunciation, apparently. Rosean, I love saying that. All three of those guys have been fantastic, as my Be Real goes off. I love that. And I think if you were to not make a move for a guy right now, you're really wasting another brilliant year of Tage Thompson, Jeff Skinner, and Alex Tuch, because you don't know what these guys are going to do in the future.
Yeah, you can't waste time at all. I mean, like you said, it's been the Sabres kind of motto every single year. Oh, we'll wait around. We still got a core coming up. The core is here. I mean, Jeff Skinner's not getting any younger. And I think, once he gets a few, maybe 2 more seasons down, he's going to start to lose some steam. So we got to take advantage of that. Tage Thompson, Dowling, they're having phenomenal years. Same thing with Alex Tuch. It may not be sustainable. You have a good core right now. You don't have a ton of guys to wait for. You got Savoy, who, a couple years. You still don't know what's going on with goaltending, really. Other than that, I mean, you're not really waiting for too many people. You mentioned Kulik, which, hopefully he's up here either next year or the year after. But it's not like you have Peterka, Quinn, you're still waiting for other guys in the HL. It's go time now. So getting a guy like Chychrun, like we're talking about, a huge piece that could be here, several years, that would be a big add, especially, locking down your top 4 defensemen.
Yeah, and let's move on now from Chychrun to another guy, I think, a little lesser in terms of firepower, but he's also a familiar name, and he was a good locker room presence, and that is, of course, Jake McCabe, defenseman, of course, from the Chicago Blackhawks. Currently has a $4 million cap hit, which I think Chicago may be more than willing to eat a bit of that for this season at least. Even though the Sabres don't necessarily need them to do that, I think they could bargain their way if Chicago wants a higher draft pick, which of course the Sabres do. Cal, what do you think about the Sabres maybe bringing back Jake McCabe?
Personally, I'm a little biased. I love Jake McCabe when he was here in Buffalo. One of my favorite guys from the tank years per se. Everyone remembers this hit on line, but he's a very physical player, a chippy player, and I think that's what we need. We brought in Lyubushkin to kind of be that guy. Lyubushkin, he's great and all. He could get a few hits, but he's not really that chippy guy who goes, gets in people's faces, intimidates people. So I think a guy like Jake McCabe would definitely be a great get for the Sabres. Like you said, the money. I don't think the money's a problem, but you could definitely, work out a good deal for yourself with the Chicago Blackhawks because it is, a little bit high in that AAV. Chicago's been rumored they might want to trade him, right? Jake McCabe might be a big trade chip coming up. I know recently they've kind of rescinded on that a little bit. They said he might be part of the future with them, but it's definitely been brought up in trade talks. So I think if you could get Jake McCabe for a good deal, I think you got to do it. I mean, he's familiar with the system. I know the Sabres team is a brand new team, brand new Sabres, no more of that toxic, environment, atmosphere in Buffalo. But that being said, though, he does know the city, and I think the city loves him. So bringing Jake McCabe in, I think, would be a great move, especially for this team who needs another gritty type of player.
Yeah, and it's remarkable. You look at his +1 goal, plus-minus differential on the Blackhawks, and you go, well, that's not very good. Yeah, but he's playing on the Chicago Blackhawks. He is one of only 3 players on that team to have a positive differential this season, and especially for a defenseman on that team, that tells you how good he's been defensively as well, because that team is currently the worst defensive team in the NHL. Like Seth Jones, that albatross of a contract, and the player who has not played very well, by the way, since going over to Chicago, he's got a -26 plus-minus. -26. That's veering towards Rasmus Ristolainen. And the same story goes for most of the other defensemen, except for Jake McCabe. McCabe has been the outlier in that conversation. And for that reason alone, I think the Sabres should maybe think about bringing him back.
Yeah, absolutely. And one more thing to touch on money wise, I see a lot of people, very concerned about the Sabres spending money, just because we're not used to doing it, right? I mean, and every time we do seem to spend money on a guy, in free agency, it never works out. Taylor Hall, but you got to remember the Sabres are paying a lot of money this season for guys who are injured and never, Johnny Boychuk, for example, guys who are injured and are never going to see the ice with the Sabres.
Ben Bishop too, yeah.
Yeah, Ben Bishop too. I mean, you're paying Ben Bishop more than you're paying all three of your goalies on the roster right now. So I don't think money is a big concern for the Sabres at all, especially if you could eat up somebody's contract and get, even some more pieces to trade for a bigger asset in the future.
Absolutely. And as my phone blows up over Sabres stuff, apparently it looks like Tage Thompson just got selected to the All-Star game. Yeah, that's big news. Bringing a stable defenseman in like Jake McCabe, that would be very wise for the Sabres to do. But let's keep on moving now. Let's talk about Matthias Ekholm. This is kind of a shocker, and rumors of his maybe potential trade emerged a couple of days ago from some insider pages on Twitter and Instagram. Matthias Ekholm from the Nashville Predators, he's been a longtime Pred, and maybe something gets worked out here. He's got a higher cap hit. It's over $6 million for 3 more years, but he would bring 3 things: experience, points, and good defensive game.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, again, experience, I think, is the biggest thing. We got a lot of young defensemen and players in general on this team. And experience-wise, you got Kyle Okposo, you got Zemgus Girgensons, Craig Anderson. That's about it. I mean, this team needs a little bit more leadership, I think. I'm not saying Kyle Okposo is doing a bad job at all. I think he's doing a phenomenal job leading these guys. But it couldn't hurt to get another guy to help with leadership. Ekholm, he's going to give you some points, but overall, I don't see this one happening. Like you said, $6 million. I said money's not a problem. It is for the Sabres, though. Deep down they're not going to make a trade for a guy getting paid that much, especially in a season where they are winning games, and they're not going to be forced to make this move. Would I like to see it happen? I'd be 50-50 on it. I don't think I'd be mad if it happened at all. But I just don't know what we'd have to give up in this situation, and I don't see Kevin Adams making this move at this time.
No, and I brought it up for the biggest reason, and that is experience. When Kevin Adams was outlining the type of guy he wanted to play next to Owen Power, he said he wanted experience, a good stay-at-home right-shot defenseman. And this season, the point totals haven't necessarily been there, but the defense has for Ekholm. And if you look at all 3 of those things that I just said, that Kevin Adams said as well, Ekholm fits the bill pretty darn well. He's old, and he'd be able to mentor Owen Power, and I think he would be an upgrade over Cale Clegg. And I know that Clegg has been performing pretty well, but Matthias Ekholm would be an upgrade. The only problem, like you said, is that cap hit. It's at $6.75 million. I think the Sabres would try to negotiate that down if they were interested in Ekholm whatsoever.
Yeah, and I think, experience is a big thing. It's just, I think a guy like Chychrun, I think he brings, more guaranteed years out of him, let's say, to put next to Power, to be a permanent guy. Whereas Ekholm, maybe 2 years, 3 years, and then, you move on from him. Power has to find a new D pairing. Kind of, you want to find something stable for a guy like Power, who we all expect to be, towards star level within the next 5 years. I mean, he's the number 1 overall pick. So, you got to get some stability there. But it definitely could happen. I could see it happening. But, if I had to choose yes or no, I'd say it doesn't happen just at this deadline. But you never know. We'll see.
Yeah, and that's fair. I just wanted to bring it up because his name is out there. And, of course, he will be probably linked to Buffalo because we have money, and he is earning a lot from Nashville, and he's a good veteran. So let's keep on moving now, and let's get to our 4th target. Haven't heard his name in a couple years, ever since he had that tragic downfall with the Philadelphia Flyers, where he just kind of crumbled underneath the pressure. But he's been quietly putting up a good season out there in the desert. Cal, what are your thoughts on Gostisbehere?
Yeah, I remember. I believe was he put on waivers last year before with the Flyers, and I know a lot of people in Buffalo wanted us to claim him. I mean, what's better than a free player, right?
Mm-hmm.
We definitely needed defense back then. We still need some help on defense. That's why we're making this video.
Yeah.
Gostisbehere, I mean, he's very middle of the road, up and down. Do I think he could have a good season with the Sabres? Do I think he could maybe turn it around? Yes. But this is a guy where you could definitely get something from Arizona to take him off their hands. I'm seeing a lot of reports that say before they even move Chychrun, they want Gostisbehere gone. It's looking like that team kind of wants to revamp, not completely rebuild, but revamp. I know they are exceeding expectations over there in their college arena, but we'll see what happens there. I definitely think the Sabres should look into this. I think they could definitely get a few more assets maybe with him and bring him over here. And, you never know what could happen in a trade like this. Maybe it's one of those things where you trade, you get a few more assets, and then those few more assets are what you need to get a bigger guy like Chychrun. Maybe it's a 2-for-1 deal. You get both of those guys, take on something else, send over some picks and maybe a prospect. I hate to speculate trades. I hate to make mock trades because there's always something wrong with mock trades, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody's going to have a problem with one part of it. Somebody's going to have a problem with the other part of it. It seems every single mock trade that's ever been made, there's a problem with it. So I'm going to leave the speculation out of the way. We'll wait to see if something actually happens, then dissect a trade. But I definitely think this should be something that the Sabres look into, and you never know. Maybe you get both guys from Arizona.
Yeah, maybe you look at it, and I think Oscar's been pretty good. He's got 26 points so far this season in 36 games. Only 10 of those points have come on the power play, and that was a prior misconception I had about him. I thought he was just a power play merchant, but no, most of his points have been coming from even strength, and he's been very solid as well. He's only -4 plus-minus differential as well, which is, that stat's a little overrated, but I like to use it, especially for defensemen and Casey Middlestat. Because they're both so bad. I don't know. Gostisbehere, I never really thought about him coming to Buffalo, mainly because he's not known for being a stay-at-home defenseman. And if we look anywhere on the depth chart here for Buffalo, that's what you really are looking for.
Yeah, and I know Granato this year, he's really pushing the narrative, be aggressive. How many times have we seen Dahlin, Bryson, some of the faster defensemen pinch in? I mean, sometimes it gets us in trouble, but other times, it leads to goals. We're leading, the league and goals scored. I mean, you look at this season, coming into this season, how many people would have said Buffalo top 3 in goals scored?
No one.
Midway through the year. No one. But that's another reason why our defense has been, kind of mediocre, because we're being so aggressive, pushing for goals, less defense. So it's kind of one of those situations where do you want to get an offensive guy and, just keep pushing your style of play? Or do you want to bring in a stay-at-home guy to really bolster that defensive defenseman aspect of your team and not really help out your offense too much? Do you need to help out your offense? It's not looking like it. But, bringing in a defensive defenseman could definitely change, the way this team plays. So it's tough to pick what we want to really do. We'll see what they do. But a guy like Gostisbehere could definitely bring a little more offense into our team. Do I think we need it? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we certainly will, and it's very interesting what the Sabres could maybe do. You have Gostisbehere, Ekholm. Yeah, there's plenty of other guys we didn't even mention in this video. Guys like David Savard or Radko Gudas again, because Florida, they have a bit of a salary cap issue going on down there, and they really are.
And a bad team. I'm just gonna put it out there. Florida, the Panthers are severely underwhelming this season. I mean, we all expected them to be top 3 in the Atlantic all season long, coming off that crazy great season last year. And they really haven't been it, and they haven't met expectations at all. So that's interesting to see what's going on down there. You could definitely take advantage of them as well.
Absolutely, and they have that really bad salary cap situation. Mm-hmm. Not to veer too far, of course, but Florida, just what was that Matt Tkachuk trade? I still do not understand what they were going for there. That's besides the point. There are plenty of other players out there: Gudas, David Savard, Vladislav Gavrikov. That's a handful of a name there. If he ever comes to Buffalo, he needs to get better at pronouncing that one. Justin Braun as well, the veteran. There's guys out there that the Sabres could be targeting. Tell us in the comments section, who do you think the Sabres should go for on defense this season before the trade deadline? I was Don. This was Cal. This is Buffalo SportsCenter. Let's keep DeMar Hamlin in our thoughts and prayers, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Yay! Beautiful video. Yay! All right. Lots of discussion there in the chat. I was watching everything. 3-0. Second intermission. Third period is about to start up very shortly. MSG is showing the highlights from the second, which means we'll be getting it. Peace and love. Wait, did Travis Konechny at least score twice? No, but he does have 2 points, I believe. So we have a couple of seconds here before the third period begins. Sabres are about to come back out onto the ice. Hopefully they're even more charged up. They were starting to get into the game towards that second period. It was better than the first, but they still don't have that first goal. And against a goalie like this, where the Sabres are frustrated right now, and they've had the chances, they need that first goal. So they're back on the ice. Let's get ready to go. Woo! Woo! I want to play that goal horn so bad. Sabres, give me something to cheer for, guys. Something, anything, maybe. Please, just something. But I think they can get a goal here. They just can't take too long to do it. This is a streaky team, but it will require a miracle to come back and maybe even win this game. That is a miracle at this point. But here we go. Face off at center ice. Peyton Krebs leaning into this one. Okay. We're not going to take the face off. Krebs is a little eager. And he, of course, loses it. But Okposo gets on the end of that one, and he will backhand it into the Flyer zone. Played around the boards. Nice pinch there by Bryson, keeping it in. Okposo to Krebs up top for Dahlin. Dahlin, his pass picked off there, and the Flyers come back, but they will ice the puck. Joe Farabee was almost in on a break there. So Dahlin's pinch, lucky that it didn't come back to haunt him. Tage Thompson has no goals. 0 goals. It's 3-0, so Sabres haven't scored yet. Though if there's anyone to get him back in this game, it's Tage Thompson. And look who's on the ice. It's Thompson, Skinner, and Tuck. Let's see if they can get anything going. No, they can't. Maybe they will. Thompson, off the face-off win. Plays it back to the point. The rebound sits in front. There. No one there for the Sabres to get it. Tuck now. Has it. Skinner takes a shot. It bounces off the post. Rebound. Falls to Tuck again at the point. That one goes wide. Thompson now with it. He has it stumbled into his feet there, but the Sabres are able to help him and keep it alive now. Dahlin to Tuck across to Owen Power. His shot goes off a couple of Philadelphia sticks and out of the zone, but Jeff Skinner just hit the post right off the pipe. Right off the right post there. It remains 3-0, but the Sabres are getting closer. And, you know, it would have been nice to get that goal. They really need to get something going here early on. But already looking better here for Buffalo. And here they come again with a little bit of speed. Middlestat to Olofsson. Olofsson gets checked off the boards there. Sabres able to keep it in for a moment. Middlestat has it. Middlestat, he's just going to send it in deep. And Jost is chasing in there. Jost along with Owen Power. Power trying to keep things alive. He will. Along the near side boards, he gives it to Olofsson. He can't handle it. Neither can Jost. Philly will clear. They lightly chip it out into the Sabres' end. Power is there, and he misses a pass. Power has been brutal tonight. Absolutely brutal passing from him. But Buffalo needs to start winning some of these chances. Like that Skinner shot, that has to go in. At that point in the game, I was looking for a goal. You had that wide open side. Urson was down and out. It was just him in the post, and Skinner could not get it to go. Skinner needs to do a little bit better than that. And Owen Power, he's been brutal tonight here for Buffalo. Let's see if he can be better. But if that pass is indicative of anything, it's that he won't. And they scored. Well, There goes that comeback. Kevin Hayes. Well, there it is. The fourth goal there for Phil. I wasn't even looking. Let's see what happened. Quick shot, Kevin Hayes. That needs to be saved by Anderson. That has to be saved by Anderson. You have to be kidding me. The goalie needs to come up with a save there. He is so deep in his net. If he goes out 2 more inches, he saves that. Absolutely ridiculous, and now this game is practically over. 2 minutes into the third period, and the Sabres... It's just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic play. Oh my God. They're getting blown out by the Flyers now. Oh, I'm trying not to rage. So that goal will be credited to Wade Allison. He tipped it in 2 inches from the goal line there. And Buffalo down by 4. Only 2 minutes into this third period. Quinn with a shot that goes well wide. Peterka there gives it to Cousins. Cousins down low in the corner. God damn. You know what? This Sabres team, you're so good, and then you do a game like this. You're down by 4 goals to the friggin' Flyers. How? Yeah, Tuck has been rough this game. Everyone's been rough. I can't tell you a single player that's been good tonight. Not even Tage. I can tell you, oh my God, Krebs, you suck. You're lucky that wasn't offsides. Not even the fourth line. The fourth line cannot get any forecheck going, and that's where they get most of their chances. Here come the Flyers. Kevin Hayes down the wing. Hayes behind the net. Throws it all the way back to the point. It goes well out. Sanheim is going to have to retreat here for Philly. Sanheim gives it to his teammate. They tip it through center, and that will be an icing. He did not get it before it crossed the red line. But this game looks to be done for Buffalo. They will drop 2 points here, remain 4 points out, and these are a critical 2 points lost tonight. Face-off win here by Buffalo. Thompson up top for Power, across to Clegg. Clegg down low for Skinner. Skinner forcing that one in the middle of the ice. No one there. Tuck has it. Gives it to Clegg. A shot on net. Rebound saved there by Urson. They're trying to jam away at it, but no. The puck will not go. Clegg almost had his first goal as a Buffalo Sabre right there. It was a fluky deflection off the stick of the Philadelphia defenseman. Ristolainen got extended by Philadelphia on a 5-year deal, $5 million season. Right there, Tage Thompson had a really good shot saved on the doorstep by Urson. Another face-off win. Clegg is there. Here's Thompson. Down low for Skinner. Skinner, perplexed. He tries to go through 3 guys, doing too much. It's unnecessary and just frustrating here by Buffalo. Here's Tuck. Tuck to Skinner. Skinner throwing that one blindly in the middle of the ice again. Nobody there, and that's another giveaway by Tuck. Skinner. God. It's a couple times now where he's done that, where he just throws it blindly in the middle of the ice, hoping. It's not good. It's sloppy. Here's Labushkin, sends that one towards the net. Tuck has it tipped wide. And Skinner, what are you doing again? Holy crap. Skinner just keeps losing possession here. He has it again, fortunate enough for him. And he gives it away. But the Sabres are able to somehow keep it in the zone. Just no bounces are going for Buffalo tonight. They looked tired. They looked just out of it. The focus there defensively too, not there. Of course, they have to do it when I'm streaming. The one game that I stream in 2 weeks, they lay an egg. They're going to have to respond tomorrow for sure against Seattle. They got Seattle up next. They got Winnipeg. They got a couple of teams. And they can't make a pass like that. That's just... I keep beating a dead horse, but these passes are brutal. Just brutal. Make sure, guys, one more. Let's at least get to 1490 here. We're one away. One away, folks. But Travis Konechny, 9-game point streak. He's got 17 points in that span. 2 assists here tonight. He's leading the charge here for Philly in what is a absolutely just crushing defeat here. What will be a crushing defeat for Buffalo. Here's Dahlin with it now. Dahlin to Jost. Jost plays it in on Urson. Taken away there by Nick Seeler. Seeler, I haven't mentioned his name all that much tonight. Oh, fans are on their feet there. I don't know what they're looking at. Maybe there's a little skirmish behind the play there. But I don't even think that would do it at this point. What is Power doing? That was actually Dahlin. He was just way too lackadaisical there. Here comes Peterka down the wing with some speed. Gives it to Cousins. Drops it back at the point for Dahlin. Gives it to Samuel Quinn into the slot. Peterka. Couple of chances. No one can get it by Urson, though. Importantly enough, there's another shot from Dahlin. Tipped just wide. Quinn. Behind the net. Cousins is there. Cousins. Quinn. I'm gonna rage. I'm raging! Dahlin behind his own net. This game should have been won by Buffalo. There was a couple of opportunities there early in the first that could have set the tone here, but this is an absolute dud of a game. And they can't even make a... Jeez, I'm so frustrated tonight. I want to punch something. I'm sure those players want to punch something too. I'm sure Don Granato wants that as well. Everyone is just brutal tonight, and we go to a commercial break. But Quinn, he's in a slump. Peterka's in a slump. Cousins is okay. But this is just tough right now. Just very, very frustrating game here for Buffalo. Buffalo, there's games. Like the Ottawa game, it was just like this, except worse, but Greg Anderson wasn't great in that game, and he is not. He has been terrible tonight. Greg Anderson has been really bad here for Buffalo, and it's weird. They usually play very energized in front of Anderson, but not here. I'm proud of what Ruff is accomplishing in New Jersey. Always been a fan, and what he accomplished here in Buffalo. Yeah, I thought he was way past his prime, but he's been good here. Not here in New Jersey. He's been good. God. Just Buffalo, please. Give me a goal. I want something to cheer about, guys. Something to cheer about. Give me some reason. Don't want to be shut out here. Yeah, defensive zone face-off won there by Buffalo. But it is chipped out of the zone by Power. Power has been bad tonight. He had a very good game Saturday against Minnesota, but tonight it's been bad. Very, very bad. They still got 13 minutes, so maybe they'll get a goal or two, but they certainly won't be winning this game. Very much not. Here comes Buffalo off the face-off win. Okay, you could have played it back post. There was space back there, but no, says Clegg. Here's Gergensons in the far corner. Gergensons leaves it there for Krebs. Krebs, he's going to whack it around to the near side point. Clegg down low for Krebs. Krebs trying to force it in the slot. Didn't work either time, and now Philly has a break. Farabee is in. Farabee backhand save, but there is a delayed penalty coming up here against Buffalo, and that's a slash. So the night gets even worse for Buffalo. Just, more boos here from the fans. Dan Dunleavy sounds just... Are you kidding me? He whacked his ass. He whacked his ass. That's not a slash. That's not a slash. It really isn't. So, Philly is 0 for 2 tonight on the power play. Clegg takes 2 for slashing. It's just a brutal night right now. Brutal game. So Philly back to the power play. First guy gets waved out of the circle there. And here comes the face-off. One there by Buffalo. Philly is able to get possession, though, because Buffalo doesn't want to play tonight. And they have it on the far boards now. Hayes, down low for a man. Up top for York. His shot tipped well high and wide into the meshing behind Anderson. So 12:16 to go here in this third period. 4-0 Philadelphia. They got a power play here. 0 for 2 tonight with only 2 shots. Oh, Buffalo. They give me so much pain. Cousins has it. Around to Provorov. Provorov sends it towards the net. It's tipped wide of Anderson. Now it's behind with JVR. Van Riemsdyk to Provorov. Near side faceoff circle. Plays it down low for Van Riemsdyk again. Around to the far side for Hayes. Into the slot. Up top. Nice one-touch passing here. Provorov slows it down now on the near side boards. Into the slot. Frost to Hayes. Hayes at the faceoff circle. Doesn't take the shot. They play it back up top. Out wide for Hayes. Takes the shot. And it's saved there by Anderson. 1:03 to go here in this power play. Oops. Oh, Buffalo. 1:03 to go here. Still no life in sight here for the Sabres. Just get a goal. That's all I ask. One goal. One goal, guys. Just one. Let's not get shut out. We're the highest scoring team in the NHL, and tonight, it don't look like that. They do not. They look like the bum Sabres team that everyone expected them to be going into this season. They look like the team that lost 8 straight. And here comes Tuck shorthanded. Tuck across the Philadelphia blue line. He's going to circle back and try to waste some time here. Sabres fired in deep. Philly plays it around now. They finally get control of this puck. And with 35 seconds to go, they're going to try to do something here. Drop pass to Farabee. Makes a move at center ice. He gets tripped. Tippett takes the shot. Blockered away there by Anderson. Tippett sends it through the slot. There's a lane for Sanheim. He takes it and uses it to take a shot, but it's saved there by Anderson. Philly works it around. Far side now. Sanheim. Down low. Into the slot. There is a quick shot tipped. And the puck falls out of the zone with 4 seconds left. The Sabres are going to return the even strength here. So Philly is now 0 for 3 tonight. The Sabres have not had a single power play, which is probably a big reason why they weren't able to get any momentum. Philly, they're not very good on the penalty kill. And here comes the Sabres with a little bit of speed. Middlestat pulls up. He's got some space. Sends it to the back post. Power was there, but he could not get the tip on. Sabres doing good work to keeping it in the zone there. They had a guy cherry picking right near the net. Philly just takes it, heaves it down the ice. Olofsson has it. Olofsson banks it off the backboards to Samuelsson. Samuelsson along the near side for Middlestat. He can't get much farther than his own blue line before Philly knocks it right back in again. Clegg to Samuelsson. Samuelsson across. They're going to play some boring-ass hockey now. Through center ice. The puck is tipped in. Quinn has it now. Quinn to Middlestat. Middlestat to Cousins behind the net. Cousins takes a whack at it. But the Sabres can't keep it in the zone again. Philly's in on the chase. And they almost lost the icing race there, but the Sabres wanted it just enough. Frustrating. Very, very frustrating here, Buffalo. I'll take Myers. No, Tyler Myers is in Vancouver right now. $9:20 to go here in this third period. Sabres are still on shutout watch right now. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow's game against the Seattle Kraken, but if they pull another dud like this, I don't want to watch. All right. Here's Buffalo. Ooh, Skinner got decked going through center ice. What is Dahlin doing there? Too many passes. Breakaway opportunity. It's turning into a 2-on-1. Deslauriers's in. Deslauriers can't get the puck out of his skates, though. And Sabres are able to get out of that rush unscathed. Here's Thompson. Thompson drops it back. Sabres rocketed into the Flyers zone, but it's quickly tipped out, but kept in by Talk. Talk to Power. Power tried to leave it there for Talk, but taken away there by Philly again. And just a really tough game here by Buffalo. No energy, no life. The goat head streak is going to come to an end. Here comes Krebs barreling through the middle. Philly. I did not realize that Philly was the Sabres' kryptonite here. The Sabres have won 8 of their last 9 games. It's going to be 8 out of their last 10, and it's going to be an important 2 points dropped. Where's the lineup? Plays it into the Sabres zone. Sabres take it back. A bad missed pass is going to result in another icing here. And the Sabres fans grumble with displeasure. Oh, Buffalo. Van City Canucks at least get a goal. I don't know if they're going to get a goal there. KDO. It's not looking good. 7 minutes to go. Van Riemsdyk leans into this face-off. Won there by Krebs. Nice move there by Bryson to get out of the pressure. And the Sabres through center now. Okposo takes the long-range shot. That was nothing. Deflects out of play. And we're going to go to a commercial break. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm very agitated right now. If I was coach, many of them got to get benched. Yeah, I would say probably Power gets benched. Krebs gets benched. They all get benched. Everybody gets benched. Y'all get benched. I just want them to do something. Just do something fun. Get a goal. Like maybe we can get a depth goal like Labushkin. Random ass Labushkin goal. In garbage time here. Just anything. But folks, we are still 12 subscribers. Oh my goodness, someone unsubscribed. That's a rip. That's tough. That hurts. Gotta look at the bright side. We played real good for a month and a half. Yeah, you're right. We don't see this kind of game too often, but it still sucks, especially when you're in the middle of a playoff race and you can't afford to drop any games, especially with the Islanders and Penguins both giving us lifelines here by dropping games. And the Seattle Kraken are beating the Canadiens 3-0 right now. Senators, that's good. They're losing 2-0. But Buffalo's got to do something here. Get a goal. Get some momentum going in for tomorrow's game. Because you don't want to go in with this dud and feeling the pressure of like, oh my gosh, we got to score. We haven't scored in a whole game. And you can't doing that. That's a terrible pass. Middlestad's like, what kind of pass is that? Are you kidding me? He shakes his head with a laugh, smirk on his face. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I agree with him. What is he gonna do? Just some of the passes here have been really bad. Can't do this tomorrow. All right. So Olofsson plays it through. Jost can't break through the defense there. Anderson has it behind the net, leaves it there for Clegg. Clegg is going to stick handle, gives it to Jost, back to Clegg. Across to Owen Power, who has been very bad tonight. Power, he looks shaky with the puck. Yay, he finally made a pass. Sabres gain the zone. Jost takes the shot that goes wide. The rebound falls to Jost again, but that one goes high up into the meshing. He had two guys crash in the back post, and he just missed the net. Just everything is not going well for Buffalo. No, not at all. And that sucks. It really does suck. No, Sabres have never beaten Seattle in franchise history. They've played them 4 times, 2 each season, and they've been blown out every single time. None of the games have been good. And tomorrow will be, if the expected that this result holds, that Philly gets the 2 points here, then that tomorrow's game against Seattle is going to be very important. And you'd have to expect that Eric Comrie will get the start then. Here's Quinn now with the puck. Quinn puts that one into the Flyers zone. It's stolen away there. There's an open net. How do you... No one is there! Oh my god. Jam away at it. The puck is still loose in the crease. Urson doesn't have it. Now the ref loses sight of it. But there was a giveaway behind the net. Now everything is breaking loose there. Sanheim and Dahlin are going at it right now. 6:30 to go here, and tempers are flaring. Sabres put it out in front, but nobody there for Buffalo. Just... yikes. This is getting very nasty here in Buffalo. This is maybe the spark they're looking for. They're escorting Dahlin over to the penalty box. I'd be surprised if he's the only one getting a penalty here. That'd be dumb by the referees. I'd expect Sanheim as well to take a stroll over to the sin bin. But Peterka just stole it off his stick. And I'm not sure why nobody there for Buffalo was going to the net. Just nobody there. But Sanheim has to get a penalty for that. He reached over and punched Dahlin in the face. Like, you can't do that. I'm pretty sure you can't. And then the refs are announcing. I wonder if the Sabres get a power play out of this, because the refs just announced, but I couldn't hear what they were saying. But whole skirmish. Yeah. So 2 guys in the box there for Philly. Penalty box door is still open. 1 guy, so it looks like Buffalo's going to get a power play here, finally. Maybe this will be the time where they finally get a goal. I'm just wondering what the refs are waiting for. They haven't dropped the puck yet. I assume there's going to be a power play here for Buffalo. There are 2 guys in there for Philly, 1 in the Sabres penalty box. No, I guess not. It's going to be 4-on-4. I'm not sure what happened to the other guy. Nope, it's going to be a power play. MSG is confusing me right now. So, Sabres try to get it in deep. Philly gets it back, though, and they clear the zone. So, Philly got to watch out for them shorthanded. 7 shorthanded goals so far this year. Owen Power skating from behind his own net now. Power with it. To Tuck. Tuck can't even get into the zone. That's just dumb. Bruh, I stopped the clock already. But John Tortorella, this team has played well tonight. Really clouding the blue line here, forcing the Sabres to dump and chase, which is not what they want to do. They want to come into the zone with speed. And that's just not happening here. Another face-off win there for Philly. They're going to launch that one down length of the ice, and the Sabres only have 90 seconds to go here on this power play. Here's Thompson. Thompson, Skinner. They can't get out of the neutral zone. And here is a giveaway. Sabres just can't get anything going right now. This is pathetic. Not even on the power play. Skinner with it now. He rockets that one into the Flyers zone. Cousins trying to get there. Philly gets there first. They can't clear the zone. Power keeping it in there. Here's Dahlin. Or Cousins, excuse me. Dahlin's in the penalty box. Cousins takes the shot. Block there. Cousins has it again. Plays it into the slot. Tuch missed a wide open net because, of course, he did. Tuch to Thompson. Thompson is centering pass. Given away. Thompson fanned on the shot. Here's Cousins now. 38 seconds left in this power play. Cousins motions it out wide for Skinner. Skinner up top for Power. Power holds on to it. No shot yet. Gives it to Skinner. They just look so lackadaisical right now. They try to send it out in front. Nothing there. Tuch is tired. Thompson is too. Thompson, his pass goes out of the zone. And the fans are booing right now. They are booing. And Skinner, what are you doing? This power play is going to end. No goals here. Just a pathetic power play again. And this game just keeps on getting worse for Buffalo. I am fuming right now. Here's Middlestad. Drops it back. Bryson walks in. Takes the shot. Urson makes the save. Just terrible. We go to our final commercial break of the game. 4:18 to go here. Just a pathetic excuse of a game from Buffalo. They better not play like this tomorrow. Better not. This is just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Just give Philly the 2 points here. I don't know why Comrie's been called back up. They don't want to keep him in Rochester because they're afraid they'll lose him on waivers, which, I mean, sure, but they really like him. But just a comedy of errors. Buffalo. It's been a poor game here from them. They have 27 shots. This game has been bad. They've given up 37. But the Sabres have really sucked tonight. I hope they come back with a little more energy tomorrow. Wow, we just gained 3 subs. That's fun. We did. I didn't even notice that. Thank you, guys. Just gained 3 subs. We're 9 away now. 9 away from 1,500. There's 16 people in the chat right now. 16 people. 9 of you. Subscribe right now. Get to 1,500. Please give me something to be happy about. I want to be happy. I'm begging. 1,500. We're 9 away. We're close to the next milestone. I hope to get it tomorrow night with the next stream. But this Sabres game is giving me lots of misery here. So, Middlestat just lost another face-off. Philly gets it along the boards but not out. Sabres get it in the slot. Middlestat overskates it because it's Middlestat. You know, I like those nights when Middlestat decides to show up. Those are good nights. He usually does really well then. Here's Olofsson. Through center ice. Gets it to Bryson now. Here's Jacob Bryson. Down low to Jost. Jost. Oh my god. Jost sends a hot pass through the slot. The arena looks sold out. Yeah. Urson. Plays with it. Sends it through center ice. Sabres take it. Give it away. Philly has it now. I'm not... Do I have to say anything? I've said everything I needed to say already tonight. Just a very poor performance here by Buffalo. Not what you expected or wanted from this team. But I guess if you're going to have a dud, it'd be tonight, right? It sucks because this is a very winnable game here. Early on, the Sabres could have put their foot down and said, no. This is not happening here. Hey, we just gained another sub. 8 away now. 8 away. Grouches cheerfully cheered at Craig Anderson for making that half save. Here's Cousins into the Philly zone. Peterka there with the check. Hayes with a nice backhand breakout pass there, and Allison gets it out for Philly. Come on, we're 8 away now. 8 away. Oh, you're an Oilers fan too. That's fun. 18 people in the chat. Guys, there is no game. If you're wanting to see me rage, I already done it at certain points tonight. But I will do it again, of course, because I'll take a look at the scoreboard and the standings and be like, what happened? Oh, Cousins, what are you doing? He can't do anything. Here's Quinn. Quinn, down low. Peterka can't score because no one wants to score tonight. It's just not that night. Here's Clegg. Clegg, what are you... He's looking for the tip, but they are almost 5 feet out from the goal here. But there has been nothing positive. Less than 2 minutes to go now. Clegg with it behind his own net. They're just going to wind this clock down. Maybe try to get a goal, I guess. That's summed up the night. Olofsson tripping over himself at the blue line. But Buffalo, they're going to play again tomorrow night against the streaking Seattle Kraken. This is going to be a huge game here. Huge game tomorrow night for Buffalo. Hopefully they show more life than they did tonight. But there was not one line, I think, tonight that did anything for Buffalo here. Delorier chasing after that one. Minute and 16 to go here. Sabres trying to go with the stretch pass. Olsen couldn't get to the end of that one. But the crowd is not happy at all here. And I wouldn't be either. Just a bad game by Buffalo. And less than a minute to go here in intermission. Not going to do too much post-game because it's not a win and I'm not happy. Sabres are going to lose this game. 18 people in the chat. I will give some thoughts, though. But, folks, 19 of you, so make sure to hit that like button and to subscribe. Just a really bad performance by the Buffalo Sabres. Philly came out. They were prepared. They got 3 goals in the first period, and in the end, that was the difference right there. They got another one in the fourth, but didn't even really matter at that point because the Sabres looked to have no life here, 0 energy, 0 drive, and it just a frustrating game here, especially after what was the most exciting game I've been to in a long time, Saturday night. But 0 energy, the puck trickles out to center ice, and that's going to do it here tonight. The final score here, 4-0 Buffalo. The coaching staff runs into the zone, into the locker room. They are not happy, and that is Samuel Erson's first career shutout, and this is the first shutout for the Flyers this season. They've been poor defensively, and Sabres could not capitalize. But that concludes it. That ends it. 4-0 is the final score here between the Buffalo Sabres and the Philadelphia Flyers. That was one of the worst performances I've seen in a long time from the Sabres, and not good. Not good. We did gain 7 new subscribers tonight, so thank you to all of the new subscribers. We are 8 away from 1,500, 1.5K. So let's get it, folks. Let's go. We will get it tomorrow, hopefully. I'm very pumped. We're getting close to that. We're getting close here. Getting close to that next milestone. Let's get it eventually. But anyways, thank you so much, folks, for watching. I was Don. This was Buffalo SportsCenter. I think I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Sabres-Seattle game. Until then, not a good game tonight, but we'll see how they do tomorrow. Anyways, see ya.